do a monkey mind madness, kind of a bender, if you will. Okay, so I'm gonna take this. Bam. Perfect. Let's see. I'm gonna take these. These have to be shuffled. And we're gonna get one more. Yes. We're gonna leave you guys alone. Alright. I think I need to clean the lens. Slightly better. Okay. Alright, gotta make sure things are flying correctly. Alright, so this is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna have one pile for what you think's going on, what's actually going on, and what can help, if anything. Okay. I'm gonna start with this deck because they are in order. Alright. My intention is set. This is for what is actually going on collectively, no matter what the situation. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and guides. This is what do you think is going on? Monkey mind madness. What do you think is going on? Oh, alright, fine. Alright, governor. And this is what can help, if anything. Alright, let me put this where it's more useful. Let's put these. Thank you. Oi, 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 oi. Alright, I create a little space so I can flip them. Can you see? Alright. Oh, perfect timing. Alright, so once again, Monkey Mind Madness. What do you think's happening? What's actually happening? And what can help, if anything? Alright. Mm. Oh, that's funny. I think it's funny. Alright, for right out. Alright. So someone, you might think you're getting married, or you're about to settle down in some capacity, but realistically what's actually going on is I feel like somebody's gone. Like you're about to leave, you're about to embark on some journey somewhere. And if you don't actually want this to happen, if you don't want this person to leave, you might want to try taking some feasible actions, because that's the Three of Pentacles. Like, you might want to start over because someone, it's looking like they're in the wind if you don't do that. Like, showing someone their value, showing someone their worth. Just saying. We're going to keep this at a pretty speedy pace because there's a lot of cards. Alright. That's funny. Here's the Hermit again. What do you think's happening? What's actually going on? And what could help? Ooh. Wow. Alright, so somebody thinks that someone's gone deep within to think about things and ponder and seek higher forms of enlightenment. No, that's not happening. What's going on is someone's trying to figure out how they can gain the upper hand, some form of manipulation. You know what I mean? Like, this is a win at all costs kind of energy. The best thing to do in that situation is to actually just be very direct so you both can be on the same page. Because it's very interesting how the Hermit comes out boom, boom like that. Huh. But I'm not going to try to pull them together. I'm going to look at this as individuals. Right. You got to be direct. What do you think's happening? What's actually going on? What could help, if anything? Wow. Alright. So, I feel like somebody think it's just Mercury retrograde, right? That's brought somebody to them, got them acting all sweet and, reminiscing and this and that. But realistically, this is what's supposed to happen. This is some sort of karmic justice. I feel like what you need to do is allow this person to take control of the situation, let them demonstrate their affections, let them try to shift things in a forward positive motion. It's like whatever's happened in the past, let it be dead. Allow the cup, you know what I mean? It's almost like an optical illusion. You think they look like they're in the cup, you know what I mean? You don't really know. Like, is he handing you a cup of something dead, or is he handing you a cup that's actually available? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. You kind of got to be open to the adventure with the King of Wands there. Interesting. Okay. What do you think's happening? What's actually going on? And what can be done to help, if anything? Ooh. Alright. For this is pretty funny. All of this is like, you feel something brewing. There is something on the horizon, but it's a tower moment. It may not, be what you think it is. I almost want to explore that more. Oh, I'm trying to control my curiosities. Oh. Excuse me. But, tower moments, no matter what they are always welcome because things must be structured correctly. And if they're not, right, you could wait all you want. Those ships may never be able to come in. So whatever's about to occur, allow it to transpire. I feel like the best thing to do is to proceed forward with, it's like a little bit of guardedness, but also, what is it? It's another word besides, cautiously optimistic is what I'm getting. There is a shakeup coming. I feel like this is a surprise more than anything. None of these, like, it doesn't feel bad. It feels unexpected. It feels expected, but unexpected. It's kind of like you sense it, but you don't quite know. Dang. Oh, okay. Okay. Can I have one for that tower, please? Please. Clear. Give me clear. Just one. Okay, that's funny. All right. Um, so it's a no came out reverse, right? So I'm gonna say this is, yeah, it's a good surprise. And you clean up great, sexy, came out reverse. But in this context, I don't feel like whatever this surprise is, it has anything to do with superficiality. It has to do with, um, who you are as a person. I'm hearing Gwen Stefani underneath it all. Do you really love me underneath it all? Something like that. I do need to drink some more. Okay, it's a good surprise. But I feel like, you're prepared for it. No matter what this tower is, and no matter what tower that comes in, is you're ready for it with that Six of Swords sitting there. It's like you've learned so much, you've acquired so much, knowledge and information, all of that. It's like you're ready for whatever journey. That's two cards of journey, travel, exploration. One is a physical journey because of the wand's energy, and then the other is a more of a spiritual journey. Either way, you're prepared. I feel like you've been thrown enough loop-de-loops in your lifetime. You're prepared no matter what. Okay, I'm gonna move out of that. I spent too much time lingering. All right, what do you think's happening? Hierophant. What's actually happening? Ace of Wands. I like this. What can help, if any? The Judgment. Wow. Ooh. Why do I feel like I immediately thought punishment, right? When I saw the Hierophant. Felt like things are happening, right? It's just taking a little bit of time to get things in alignment. I get with that Hierophant, the structure of everything in order. It's taking some time. Right. It is coming together, okay? Like, hmm. All right, real vulgarly, right? Somebody's thinking it's a relationship, another person, like, which actually is, it's just physical, whatever. But at the same time, a decision needs to be made with judgment. It's like both things can occur, right? What I'm getting with judgment, I'm like, okay, so if one party wants, it's like these things can intertwine. Looking at judgment with the caduceus energy there. Now, this is like the complete opposite of what we picked up on. Like, whereas one person was like, oh, I think it's just a retrograde. It really wasn't. In this instance, it really is just a retrograde. And so if you got anybody especially a Taurus. Sniffing around. It's just they sniffing around. Feel like whoever this person is, they're exactly the same way as you met them before. A silver tongued serpent. And I feel like they just making their rounds through this retrograde, because you do see Mercury, right? That is Mercury, and see all the coffins that have been reopened. It's like a zombie hunter. Anyway, let's keep going. All right. What do you think's happening? What's actually going on? What can help, if any? Wow. This is pretty cohesive. It's a lot of healing that's taking place. It's all part of the journey, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of feel like somebody's downplaying what's going on in the recesses of their mind. Embarking, even though there's a little fear here, a little trepidation I'm picking up on. But at the same time, still going, still progressing. At least, it's like, you know enough, right? You know, it's the Six of Swords, not the Ten of Swords. By the time you get to the 10, like, you about brilliant. That's why you working your way into nobility, right? The page and the knight and then the queen and the king. Right. You're working your, like, when you get to that progression, this is a lot of experience here. This is a lot of knowledge acquired. That's a lot of smarts. I'm getting street smarts, really, but they're spiritual streets too. It's like you're trusting in the process, is what you think. Like, you're supposed to trust in the process, supposed to go along, go with the flow, you know what I mean? Acquire knowledge, move forward, like, right. And so actually what's going on, it's leading you down the correct path. You're being guided, and you're right to listen to your guidance, to your helpers. The best thing to do, right, is, I feel like this is a card of nourishment of oneself. Take care of yourself, feed yourself, indulge yourself, like, appreciate you, like, nurture yourself. I feel like I'm talking to a man. I feel like this is actually a union coming together. Y'all haven't met yet, but things are working in alignment where you're going to meet the woman you're going to marry. She's going to be a beautiful reflection of you. It could be a Capricorn or a Taurus I'm picking up on. It's the body, very voluptuous. Like, earth signs aren't necessarily, they're just well proportioned. You know, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, it's just something like, usually have a little extra. I'm not it's implying overweight, but it's just the way, I don't know, they're strong, and you just know earth signs when you see them. You can feel it in the energy. There's a groundedness to them, but there's also this, it's strength. Like, their bodies are very strong, like solid. Whether they have earth, sun, moon, or rising, you can tell there's a body type that goes along with that. Athletic. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. But not skinny. You know what I mean? Like, got some meat to them. Well proportioned is what I'm getting. It's like both of you in your own ways are at the same position in your spiritual journeys. And you're both in this self-love tour. Ah, thank you. Right. And so it's going to be perfect when y'all meet each other. He's holding the fleur de lis as a scepter, sign of royalty and nobility. She's got a crown on her head. You know, it's like, this is going to be one of them, what's up, king? What's up, queen? What's up, God? What's up, goddess? It's like that. It's cute. It feels a little black lovish. You know what I mean? Y'all know the black love. Doesn't have to be, you know, but I don't know if I've ever heard anyone outside of our community refer to themselves in such ways openly. But anyway. Inter- Interesting. Okay. What do you think's going on is that there's a divine delay, the hangman, right? Maybe the planets aren't in alignment, something like that, right? Like, maybe you're put at this divine pause to gain enlightenment, da 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 da. Really, what's going on is somebody's blocking your progress. Straight up, like, you got haters. Haters. People don't want to see you shine. They don't want to see you progress. They don't want to see you victorious. They're trying to interrupt your peace, your quiet, your tranquility. You know, it's look, and it's all fun and games. You know, see the card? It's all fun and games. To keeping it real goes wrong. And what they're saying for you to do is nothing. You know, nothing. The Four of Cups, if anything, is a card of apathy, indifference. Like, I don't, just, there's nothing for you to do right now. Like, literally, ain't nothing to do. I feel like they'll be exposed anyway. See the structure? See, in the Four of Cups, the building, the very capital building of it all. You ain't gotta do nothing. I feel like there's for some people there are spiritual ramifications coming, and for others there are very legal ramifications coming, and I mean that, like lawsuits, litigations, like all sorts of things. Like, the long arm of justice is coming for whoever these people are that are actively doing, because those are wands, you know what I mean? Like, they ain't just sitting around thinking. No, they're actively doing stuff. And so that activity has trackability, and so trackability means catchability. And so you ain't got to do nothing. But this is just clarity. Don't do nothing. Like, really. Wow. Wow. This very similar energy. But this is It's actually a rev up. So what we have here is what you think is going on is that you're recovering, you're healing, um, getting over some grudges or whatever I'm picking up on. It's like you're just taking some time or distancing. Really, I get battle mode because this is a soldier, right? And the Queen of Wands, yo, she's a fighter. Don't get it twisted. I feel like you need to make love, not war. I got chills when I said that. Like, this is not a this is not a fight. Like you need to actually heal instead of mock healing. You need to focus your energies on yourself. I do sense the reason why you feel like you're recovering and things like that, but you also feel like something's not right. This is I don't feel like you're off, is what I'm saying. This ain't really a monkey mind sort of matter. You're right where your suspicions are correct. I'm gonna say it like that. Your suspicions are correct. But you see the heart. You need to raise your vibration. That's what can help in this situation. Focus on your abundance. Focus on being grateful. Focus on loving yourself, nurturing yourself. Like, I know it sounds like a broken record, but there's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. It's like you can drown out the lower vibrations. You can drown out the out of tune radio stations as you raise your vibration. And like it's like going up the mountain. You don't get the same reception. By doing that, you put yourself out of range, out of spiritual range of this sickness. These lower then to try to impact yours. You should feel like special though. You are the Empress, right? You are the Empress. Don't forget who you are. Okay. You know what I'm also getting looking at these? It's like it's the way they're hawking you. I also see you need to see you're not seeing the bigger picture because in this one of the eyes are covered. You gotta use your spiritual eyes. See how it looks like two little eyes on top of the queen? Use your spiritual eyes. You have so much more to offer. It's like people hate you for your beauty, but they really, if I'm honest, they should hate you for so much more because you're genuinely like in that Empress. It's like, show them. Show them. Alright, I'm moving on from that. What do you think is happening? What is actually happening? What can help, if anything? Okay. That's all pentacles. This is money matters, huh? Somebody thinking about they moolah, they moolah. Alright, so you have the mindset where it's like, oh, you got to start somewhere. It's like you're working your way up through the apprenticeship. You're learning your trade, mastering your craft. That's what you think. This is all happening, right? You think it's going to take however long it's going to take to achieve your goals, right? I feel like this is money and time. Like, so I don't know who got an 8-year plan, right? But I feel like it's really only going to take you about a year or so to get to where you need monetarily. Just saying. I feel like regardless, you need to hold on to your money. Some of y'all, right, what I'm also getting is like you may value your work at a certain position, and realistically what's happened is that you're underappreciated. I feel like you're absolutely correct to value yourself because it takes time, effort, and energy to master a craft, right? It's like, all right, that's what it is. It's like being on a job, right? On your job, right? You get past your probationary period. You like, all right, cool. You you just excited to get the job, especially depending on how long you was unemployed and whatnot, right? But the longer you're there, right? The longer you're getting into what we call tenure, you expect raises. Why? Because the cost of living goes up, right? And how can you be expected to support whatever if your pay isn't adjusted grossly to the median, like really the cost of living, right? I kind of feel like this looks like theft too. Like a cheap copy. Hmm. Somebody could be, taking your opportunities, trying to get your position also. Look, I'm gonna put it to you this way. You know what you need to not do? Share your work. Share your process, your craft. Like, I hate to be that way, but the Four of Pentacles is what can help. It's more than just saving your money. This is, you know, you got some valuable nuggets. Don't share them until you're able to quantify it, monetize it in some way, shape, or form. Because there's somebody much younger, and I don't mean in actual age. I mean experience, who's trying to study under you, but without paying you for your craft, for your expertise, for your knowledge, your devotion. That's what this is. Anyway, moving on. Hmm. Whatever communication you're expecting is coming. Whatever, I feel like you're expecting parcels. This is like you ordered 3 different things. They're all going to arrive on the same day. If there's something telling you need to be home to receive them, you would be correct on that. I don't feel as though you think somebody's playing with your, this looks like the post office with the blue. You think they're messing with the mail or something like that. No, it's just taking longer for delivery and shipping times than it once was. It's common sense. It's a pandemic, people, right? Just be patient, right? You ain't got to do nothing. It's coming to your home. Moving on. Really? I feel like, yeah, you crazy, like, on that one. You're thinking something's up and it's not. Ain't nobody playing with you. Ain't nobody doing stuff to get under your skin with the swords energy. No, no, not at all. Things are just a little delayed. Everything will arrive all at once. I'm sorry, that was funny. The Ten of Wands came out for what do you think's happening and for also what can help, if anything. That's crazy. You feel like you're chasing your tail, right? Somebody with the Ten of Wands, you're doing the most. You trying all. You're like, really, what you're doing, what's really happening is you're fine tuning, right? I feel like these are options, like friends, potential lovers, like all sorts of things. Like you're just trying new things. I know it seems like a lot, but it does have a purpose. It's going to help you find and be able to discern something of value. Like, look, there's a bunch of sandwiches on the ground, right? There's a bunch of sandwiches. All these little heroes, like they're not subs, but they're sandwiches. And so it makes me think heroes. You know, the King of Wands is sitting there with his crown in this one, right? It's like, I feel like you're going to find something of value when you least expect it amongst all of this. They're saying keep going. Whatever you got, whatever you're involved in right now, or if you're like dating and serious, like keep chatting. You're gonna find something. It's like you'll know a good offer when you get it, but you got to go through this process. You do. Keep swimming, fishy. Keep swimming. It's all for a grand design. Trust in the cosmos. What do you think's happening? What's actually happening? And what can help, if anything? Fight the power immediately. Okay. All right. All right. That feels real heavy. I feel like you think people are watching you, right? You think you don't. I feel. I don't normally get stalker energy with the Knight of Pentacles. But, you know, people could be online and stuff. You know, they got, like, fans-only sites and all of that. And, you know what I mean? Like, there's all sorts of ways for people to follow you, so to speak. And so you think it's just that, right? You think it's just curiosity of people or whatever it is. Like, nah. They are looking for something, but it's not nearly as benign as you think. They're looking for information on you. Mm-hmm. Like, straight up. Like, somebody want to know everything about you. They want to know what you know, how you know, where you go. It's crazy. They, in some way, shape, or form, what you need to do is somehow fight this. That's the King of Swords. That's a muckety muck. So, I mean, look. Shit. Y'all know who that could be, right? The Law. King of Swords. See the dragon? I don't think it's legal. Whatever's being done, I don't think it's legal, and that's why they're telling you to fight it. Like, straight up, it's not legal. It's an invasion of privacy is what it is. I feel constitutional violations. What do you think is happening? What's actually happening? What can help? Mm. Oh, you think somebody just in their feels, huh? You think... Mm-hmm. This looks like cruelty. It does. You think somebody's like either in their feels or they're trying to hurt you in some way, shape, or form, but really they're not. They're trying to make you happy. They're trying to give you what you want, right? And if you want to make peace with the situation, like somebody got to do something, offer some sort of token, something like somebody got to make a move, somebody got to ask for forgiveness. And then once that happens, it's like lay out some sort of plan of restructuring. Like somebody's sitting with like literally all the power. Mm. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Okay. 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 So, you think someone's going to reach out to you or someone's going to pop up on you? Because the little Page of Wands is the traveling Mac. I feel like somebody's about to be bombarded with a lot of communication from somebody. You think someone's going to reach out to you strictly for, let's just say coitus, okay? But that's not it. That somebody really wants to talk to you. Like, you're picking up on a lot of energy here. Keep the faith. Whatever this is, keep the faith. I feel momentum building. Whatever you're pumping energy into, look, you don't think it's a lot. You don't think it's enough. Oh, it's more than enough. Keep doing what you're doing. Huh. Five of Wands. Look, there's the Page of Wands. And here's the Two of Wands. Oh. All Wands. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're thinking there's interference, there's complications, there's too many people with their opinions. People doing the most over here. Really, what's going on? I feel like somebody's really contemplating long and hard before they take action. I feel like the best thing you can do, like especially if I feel like if you're waiting on somebody to make a move, you need to just go and make the choice for them. I feel like if there's this many people fighting for somebody's attention, I don't think there really is a choice here. I feel like the choice is for you to claim your power and keep it moving. Hmm. I feel strategizing, though. I do. I I feel like somebody's formulating words. Like they're trying to figure out what to say and how to say it, but that's this. There's communication. There's 8 wands total that popped up right there. And then look at the 8 of wands. As I live and breathe. Look. And then look, 8 of wands. Wow. Wow. 8 and 8. Oh, what goes around comes around. That has nothing to do. That's when I get that, is not to mention the world sitting smack in the middle of all of that. Look, you think somebody gonna reach out, right? Somebody about the what's actually happening. This is all travel and movement. There is a completion, right? But I feel like the completion is the delay. Someone got the signal, the sign, something like that that they were waiting on. Someone finished dealing with their own inner demons, if you will. Now they know their ass from their elbow. Worked on some inner child issues. Like somebody is actually abroad. Somebody is actually gone. Like, it's true. Like if somebody said they're leaving or they're traveling or doing something like that, that's actually the truth. Like, that's actually, they're not lying to you whatsoever. It's like you think they're traveling. Yeah, they're actually traveling. I think the best thing you can do, right? If they ask you to go with them, go. And for some of you, this is communication. Your mind is saying you should reach out, you should reach out, you should reach out. And they're saying, yeah, you should actually reach out. I know they're not saying allow the cycle to close because they're saying what can help is communication. So, you know, take that as you will. Boom! Star. World. Wow. Heavy hitters. Okay. So you thinking the world's like the sky's falling on your head, right? It's not. What's happening is they're helping you release things that don't work for you no more. They're helping you ascend. They're helping you reach your maximum potential is what I'm getting. You know, allow it to end. This feels like a completion here. I'm thinking about the cards in between because look, this is 16, this is 17. Think about this. 16, 17, and then that's 20, the world, right? So we have the sun. What's 18? Crap, I forget. I'm just going to look real quick. The moon. I feel like, right, if you allow this to happen, whatever's going on, it's ordained by the universe, okay? Even if you perceive this as a tower moment, right? I feel like, yeah, so what? But it's for your own good. Things need to fall away. And if you allow this to happen, what you'll see is a night and day sort of transformation. The Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups. And there's the moon. Isn't that funny? And there's the three. Talk stuff up. I bet you the sun's going to pop up soon. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. This is funny. It's like this energy here to me is like someone understands what the universe is doing, right? They're sitting here, relaxed, sitting pretty, right? Knowing what it is they want very clearly, I feel. Oh, wow. Okay. So your monkey mind, right? You think that you're happy now, which you don't know, right? What's actually going on. They're hiding something, the cosmos, from you, because what they're hiding is much bigger than anything you could have anticipated. Like you're sitting pretty now. They're about to give you the keys to the kingdom. It's like I feel like you've been expecting this anyway. For whoever this is, it feels very smug, but I'm glad you know your worth. But anyway, you've been expecting this. They've been keeping it hidden, trying to, keep people from trying to hold on to your coattails. What do you think's happened? What's actually going on? And wow, look, double chariots. That's beautiful. Your intuition's right on the money. Feel like everything is right as it should be. I'm not even going to spend no time on that. That's beautiful. Wow. Everything is right as it should be. Whatever you're doing, have double Cancerian energy. That's crazy. The next stage in someone's spiritual journey is about to begin. You had a brief pause. You're moving now. What do you think's happened? What's happened? I'm looking home. Oh, you think something done. Or someone's recovering or healing or something like that. Like, and it's funny, the temperance angel here and then temperance right there. Right, you think someone's over you. Someone's just getting over the disappointment, the loss, the heartbreak or whatever. But really what's happening, I feel a very nurturing energy here. I feel as though someone is trying to figure out, they want to provide for you is the best way of saying it. And they are accumulating the things that they need, in their opinion, to be able to provide for you. It's actually the complete opposite of what you're thinking right now. It's like double patience here. They're really asking for you to be patient. Things are happening. You don't see it yet, but it's coming. Everything's coming full circle. Just hold the course. What do you think's going on? What's actually going on? And what can help, if anything? You think somebody rooting you, huh? Straight up. They not. They not rooting you. And I'm going to say it just like that. Really what's happening is you holding yourself back. You're not stepping into your own potential. You're not, you know what I mean? It's like you're afraid of your own shadow. You're keeping yourself in this position. Somebody's refusing to do the work. And so it's easier to blame somebody else for, oh, they put a spell on me or this and that. No, that's not actually what's happening. No, no. What can help is somebody going deep, deep within the cave, like deep within. Like, you need to go search for something. Figure out how to end this deadlock. Because that's what that looks like. Really. And the hermit there has the scythe. And so, yeah, you need to figure out how to clear away this. I'm also getting... Do I want to say that? No, I don't. Moving on. mm, wow. Wow. So somebody thinks or feels, right, they got a stand-up sort of man, right, or woman. Heavy Leo energy here. A lot of Leo. Sag and Leo, but it's the lion heads that are drawing me. Heavy Leo energy. Right. Or someone fancies themselves a grown-ass man. Oh, there we go. Or a woman. They fancy themselves, they grown, right? They got it. They mover, shaker, and all that, right? But really, very juvenile, very immature, very erratic, very prideful, foolhardy. I don't normally get words like that, but yeah, foolhardy. Led by their passions. I feel like this is like mommy daddy issues for whoever this is. Because look, I'm sure whoever this monkey mind spread is, it's another masculine energy. Like, they've got issues with their mom and dad. It goes back that far. And so, some wounding, yeah, for sure. And it's an emotional wounding. It's kept them in this arrested development sort of thing. And, it's like, you got to pull these swords out. You got to deal with this pain so you can actually mature. So you can stop living by the seat of your pants. Mm. Double sage. Wow. Triple sage. I've never. Wow, look. Mm, mm, mm. All right. All right. This is... Mm. You're doing too much, son. You're doing too much, daughter. That's like how you feel about this, right? This is a pause. Like, they're trying to balance somebody's energies out. Big time. I don't really feel like there's anything that you can do in this. I feel like it's just a natural sort of progression. Teaching someone how to jump over obstacles. It's also teaching someone the value of insert with the things that you are learning that has more value. I feel like for some, they're trying to teach you the value of home. It's a lot of ripping and running energy. You don't have to do anything in this. You just have to keep going with the flow, going with the natural order. But there's a reduction in energy, and it's happening from the Most High. That's really what I'm getting. It's like, or for some of you, they're giving you more energy. It's the complete opposite. It's like maybe you weren't as fiery as you needed to be. You weren't thinking as big as you needed to think. You know what I mean? Like they're doing something to balance things out. So whatever you were lacking, they're going to fill it in. But it's coming from within. Like I just get that very strongly. There's just a strong circulation of energy. For somebody, they're trying to show you that you and this other person are more alike than you're not. Anyway, I'm getting out of that. Triple Sag, wow. I bet you if somebody really is a triple Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, that is a fun person to be around. Holy crap. Oh. I've never seen the devil as a recommendation. Somebody needs some fun. Wow. Too cautious. You think that being cautious is the right thing to be, and it's not. I feel like they're giving you a second chance for whoever this is, right? To enjoy life, to experience life, right? You need to go out and have some fun. You need to live a little, indulge a little, stop restricting yourself so much. All of it's part of your path, by the way. All of it. Every experience is all a part of your personal journey. Oh. That's what this feels like, a hush. Even though I'm looking at the lion roar, right? I'm literally like, the energy's drawing a blank on me. It's so funny. Strong silent type. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody thinks being the strong silent type is aiding their cause. I don't feel like it is, really. But whatever, to each his own. Someone knows what you're doing. It's a very obvious situation. Like, it's a very delicate thing. I really feel like somebody's playing with fire here. It's like, instead of speaking, right? It's like, so it's the energy, right? It's the energy. I'm looking at a battle between Mars and Leo, right? The constellation of Leo. And the ram and the lion. I do feel as though the ram is more stubborn. Mm. It feels like a stall out, like a stalemate. Like this is completely different than anything else I've picked up on. I don't like it because I'm looking at the fates over there, and I'm looking at them, weave this yarn around this wheel, and there's one with a pair of scissors, ready to cut this thread. If the thread is cut, then the wheel can spin willy-nilly. The direction. Someone is very comfortable in their loneness now. This stall out, it's like it's too much pride. I gotta get out of that. I feel so juvenile. So you think somebody is offering you love, right? That they're gonna propose or something like that. Well, I don't feel like that's... They're really just holding back. Like, you think somebody acting funny because they trying to figure out how to pop the question and all of that. No, no, not at all. This person is holding back from you because they are sampling other exotic edibles. But like the best thing you can do is be direct. Ask them outright, are you seeing other people? I feel like you'll get a yes. I don't feel like you've asked. Don't be assuming with the Ace of Cups. I kind of feel like with the little dove here, they broke you. Oh, man. Look, somebody, they slid you something, right? I'm going to be real. Somebody slid you a little something, something, and you thinking this love, and it wasn't. It was just a mutual sort of thing, right? You both needed a little healing. That happened. Now they're retreating. They got what they needed. And now they're like, okay, I got what Now they're back in their normal, selfish sort of energy. I feel like a Capricorn. I don't know. I don't like this energy. I feel like whoever you're dealing with that one, they have some narcissistic traits. I'll put it that way. It's like they have someone they enjoy having conversations with, someone they genuinely have affections for, and then there's someone in a very physical, very real way that they really enjoy having, intimacies with. And so, hey, I don't know what you're waiting on. You shouldn't be waiting. You think waiting is the right thing to do. This is incorrect. You're missing something. You need to actually get up and go after it, whatever it is. You need to investigate is what I'm seeing. Why you're being blocked, barred, banned, something like that. But you shouldn't wait this out. Whatever this is, don't wait this out. Enough time has gone by. Don't wait it out. Follow your intuition and take some action for that last one. Ciao, bello and bellas. All right. Wow. This is love, all right. So you think things right now are balancing out and everything's on the up and all the little topsy-turvy moments are, about to be a thing of the past. What's really happening? Somebody's still being sneaky. They still lying. They still cheating. No, it's not. They're still up to their same sneaky, sneaky ways. I feel like you need to explore your options. I feel like you need to head in a new direction. Mm. Interesting. You feel as though someone just has a hard time expressing themselves, either you or whoever you're inquiring about. Or you're contemplating expressing yourself in some way, shape, or form. You're oscillating about it, going, you know what I mean? It's like, should I? Oh, no, should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Because you got the leg taking a step and you got the one very firmly planted. I feel like the emotional waves are getting to somebody big time. Mm. I feel like you're inquiring about somebody else, though. They're investigating a way to express themselves to you. It's like, how do you show somebody how much you love them? It's like, they know love is a verb. How about that? Whoever this is, they're aware of the action required behind the statements. I feel like there's really nothing for you to do in this scenario. Justice is sitting here. I feel like the universe, the cosmos are working it out, so there's really nothing to do but just maintain what it is you want. Focus on that and allow this to come through and happen as it's naturally going to happen. Oh my God. Yo, this cookie is everything. No, I don't even know what kind it is. I really don't. It's just, it tastes like everything. It's delicious. mm, mm, mm. You think somebody playing games, right? Little sometimey energy with the Page of Cups. Really what's happening is that somebody is still healing. They're still recovering from whatever ordeals they've been through. Y'all haven't talked about this, but I feel like y'all need to talk about it. You need to be direct, be honest, just be like, yo, remove the emotions from it. Just speak as a friend to this person. I do feel like you're both very bright, very cerebral energy I'm picking up. I feel like somebody's a little juvenile in the love department because they don't have much experience is really what I'm getting. And whatever happened with them and their previous connections didn't help their situation, their emotional maturity. But they're getting through it. Hmm. So you think somebody worried, anxious, stressed, or you yourself, you're worried, you're anxious, and you're stressed? Really what's happening, I feel as though someone is examining their emotions. It's like, is love a game? This is the question here this King of Cups is pondering. This King of Cups is pondering. In one hand, he has a set of playing cards. In the other, he has his chalice. Both bring him pleasure and enjoyment, right? But one is a true tool, right? That cup is useful. It's a vessel. It can carry things. Hmm. Like your line, right? A sacred vessel is a woman's womb. Should I give up the games for what it is that I value? And you see here with the Two of Cups, right? See how you have like this angelic energy flying in, cup in hand. If you care for someone, you need to declare it. I don't mean like on some old school, no, you need to declare it. You need to tell someone, you need to express yourself instead of like just being up in your head about it. Doesn't make sense. The only thing that can be gained is happiness. One, two, three cups. Reconciliation. Union. I kind of feel like this King of Cups thinks whoever this other energy is, this person they need to be expressive to. I don't even get a fear of rejection. It's like, I don't want to get cussed out. It's really what I'm getting because I'm looking at the beast, like the wild boar. They could really wreck stuff. Like, people are deadly afraid of wild pigs, and for good reason. They are dangerous. Razor sharp teeth, along with tusks. There we go. Right. So whoever this person is a force to be reckoned with, is what I'm picking up. Wow. So whoever this is, you're spot on. You think you're being rejected or you missed an opportunity. Yeah, actually, that's exactly what's happening right there. Right. Your intuition's telling it to you. You are missing out on something big time. You are. I don't know what you need to do to fix the situation, but it's exactly the way you're perceiving it. Yup, exactly the way you're perceiving it. Moving on. That was real short, simple, and to the point. I feel like somebody thinks, right, or feels like they're just living in the moment, living la vida loca, and just, you know, really, you're overly indulging. It's like you're just taking it too far with it. I feel like the only thing that can help, I don't know if you're drink, whatever it is, it needs to stop. I don't know what you're taking. I don't know what that feels like, a hallucinogen, or I don't know, heroin even. I'm looking at the little brown bag, the white rose, all the white, like, mm, I don't know who's out there partying this hard, but you need to stop. And I mean now. Like, it's a cold turkey sort of thing. I feel like divine intervention. You think you just being young, wild, and free? Like, no. No. It's too much. This feels like a warning. If you dibble and dabble in narcotics, you need to stop. If you popping pills, I don't care what it is, you need to stop. ASAP. Oh snap. Okay, so if you think somebody gonna reach out to you, they not. They hurt. You hurt somebody to their core. And if you wanna fix the situation, you wanna help the situation, you need to express your love. Like, seriously, like, only way it's gonna heal is if you do something about it. They are not reaching out to you. Period, point blank. You hurt somebody to their core. I kind of like, would you sell them a well to? Like, oh, we gonna get married. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. Like, ooh, you hurt somebody to the core. You want to fix it? That's the only way to fix it, because they're not reaching out. They're hurt. If your mind is telling you to start back up with somebody, and I only say that because it's like, or to start, like, I don't know. It's like whatever you're thinking, things are not going to start. Actually, things are ending. Somebody's walking away. You should be happy about it, as a matter of fact. Or if you want to save this, if you want things to go in a certain direction, if you want things to progress, you need to do something about it. Because I feel like somebody's lost interest and they are just like, do, 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 do. They're hitting the Doug button. Somebody got a lot of suitors. A lot. You need to communicate because somebody's gone. It's like, what are you living in La La Land? Like, that's crazy. How do you think things are progressing or getting ready to, like, get popping? And it's like, nah, things are wrapping. Like, how do you get that? I feel underappreciated here. Like, somebody doesn't feel valued, and so they're leaving. It's like, oh, boy. Ugh. It's like everything in you's telling you doors are opening, opportunities about to knock. The Two of Swords being a junior empress, not empress, a high priestess card. It's like continue to trust your intuition, but focus more on, I want to say, honing it. I also feel like whatever comes in, whatever this is that you're picking up on, it is to be kept to yourself. You need to keep visualizing, keep daydreaming, or whatever it is you do and how you manifest. You need to keep doing that. Don't share. I feel like there's a lot of listening ears. You think things are settling down, they're calming down. No. I mean, they are, but I feel like it's temporary. I feel like you need to brace yourself. Things are about to start moving very fast. This feels like the calm before the storm, even though it's like you left the storm. But it doesn't always mean that rivers and streams are smooth to paddle down. You know what I mean? Like they're white water, different. What do they rate them? You know what I mean? Like the rapids, they have different ratings. Some are mild, some are, pretty rough, and in other words, it's like you better be an expert. And so I feel like the next leg is coming right up. Enjoy this little moment of pause. I feel like things are about to get even better. Mm. Somebody think they gonna be single forever. Like really, somebody's in that old maid Spencer attitude. Like they cool being by themselves. I'm talking to a divorced person, divorcee, whatever you want to call it. Right. But what you don't know that's happening, what's coming in, is that there's a soulmate coming in. And they want you to continue to put in work and effort into yourself. You know what I mean? Like, don't give up. Keep working on it, because there is love right around the corner, like real companionship at that. You and this person can end up reconciling. I also got that really quickly. Don't sleep. You think things being hidden from you, being kept out, locked in the dark. Please. Oh, this is a mind trip. So you're not going crazy. You got to stop listening to negative Nancy's, all right? Like, for real. Feel like you got everything you need to proceed. I feel like you your own worst enemy right now. It's like you got all the power. You got everything you need with the Emperor showing up. It's time for you to push back the negative thoughts. You know, I just flashed that scene from Half Baked where the boy's in jail talking about, you are not a fish. You are a man. Right. You're not a child. You're a grown-ass person. And so it's time to boss up. Like, the universe is grooming you, shaping you to put you in this position for domination is what I'm getting. You got to stop holding yourself back, though. Stop being afraid. You're protected. Man, please, stop being afraid. Stop listening to them dark thoughts, that little negative voice. Raise your vibration. I'm going to keep saying it till you do it. Raise your vibration. Block out the noise. Huh. You think somebody's breadcrumbing you? They're not. What's actually going on is that there's a little hiccup. There's a little delay. You know, things needed to shift a little bit, apparently. I feel like the best thing for you to do is stay grounded, stay protected, keep going after what it is you're trying to achieve. In the meantime, some of y'all think somebody was trying to steal your money. I don't know if it was your stimulus, like something like that, but no, no, no. It's not even like that. It's coming. There was just a little delay. It's coming. I don't know if you got a safe, a vault, a bank account. You better do something. But when you get this, you're going to need to just get protected. I think somebody was lying to you. Trying to, jip you. That's not what was happening whatsoever. All right, so indecision, they're just saying you need to make a choice, just straight up. Like, no matter which direction you go in, you're going to be successful. And so stop hemming and hawing and just move. Get up, do something, try something new. You know what I mean? Just stretch a muscle. Do something. It's going to be fine. You think somebody hiding the family? Huh. Interesting. All right, so it shifted. Someone thinks their family is like against them, right? It's not your family. It's actually a A spiritual practitioner that's targeting you. I'm just picking up on the cards. You need to fight fire with fire. Fight back. But they're telling you to use white magic. Moving on. Keep your eye on the prize. You think somebody's blocking you, trying to run interference, cause chaos in your life, all that. Nah, things are just actually slow. Things are just moving really, really slow. Why? Because when the Knight of Pentacles shows up, you know he's dragging the other, like, 9 with him. It takes time to formulate greatness, okay? Maintain your high vibration is the best advice. The 10 of Cups is like, stay in that energy. You're gonna get what it is that you're due, you're owed, what you're waiting for. I feel waiting. It's not interference. It's just taking time. Interesting. You think somebody's trying to control you, trying to be your boss or something like that. That's not really the case whatsoever. I feel like somebody's trying to engage you in conversation, you know. It could genuinely just be curious. You know, they may not be a conversationalist. You know, not everybody knows how to engage in conversation. You know, the Knight of Swords is quick at the, quick with the mouth. You know, things just come flying out real quick sometimes. They don't think all the time before they speak. Shit just kind of like diarrhea of the mouth. It's not like that. You think somebody's being calculated and cunning and mysterious, and no, they just really don't know how to talk to people. They haven't developed those skills. I feel like you just need to take pity on this person with the 5 of Cups. Like, really, that's funny. They don't. They want you to take pity on them. Apparently, you're more mature. It's not what you think. It's not diabolical. They're not trying to be your dad. You know what I mean? Like, interesting. Wow. That's a heck of a jump. In your mind, right? You're working towards something. You're trying to build something, trying to get something off the ground, right? That's what you think is happening. They want you to know it's so much more than what you're downplaying something. Like, they actually want you to appreciate. It's like, can you stop for a half a second? Like, they had to like slip a shoe off of you real quick just to get you to stand still for half a second to show you all that you have created. Look what you, like, really. They want you to start focusing on family. Whatever that means to you, you know, like they want your focus on family. Keep your focus, right? So if you're building something for your family, right, keep focused on that. Don't lose sight of what it is you're creating. Remember why you're doing it. love, appreciation, affection, all those emotions that you have for those you care about. It's so much bigger than you think it is. It's not small. Remember that. It's not small. You're downplaying something, and they're trying to point something out to you big time. That's interesting. You think you stuck. You think you going in circles. You don't know which way to go. You're like, I don't know. Ain't nothing wrong with you, by the way. I feel like whoever this is, right? You actually have some sort of seasonal mood disorder, is what I'm picking up here. Like, it's just the time of the year that makes you feel this way. Spring is coming right around the corner. You're going to feel like a new lease on life. Just focus on that. Just remember that spring is literally around the corner. You're going to feel so much better. Just remember that. They need you to pay attention to the rhythms and cycles of the year so you can see this coming in the future. It's like so you could plan for this time ahead. Just have faith. You're going to be fine. There's nothing wrong with you. There really isn't. You're thinking something the worst and you shouldn't be. It's just the weather. The weather affects you. So you think somebody just cut you off cold turkey? They don't want to talk to you no more. They tired of it. You know, they got nothing else to say and all that. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. It wasn't the right time to have the conversation to deal with this. The time is approaching, okay? The best thing for you to do is be open and receptive when this comes in, because I feel like it's taken a lot for whoever to formulate the words. It's like it took a lot of energy on a cosmic level to get things to this particular junction. Just stay open and receptive, okay? Tap deep into your emotions. We were literally waiting on the Chinese New Year because we're in the year of the ox, right? Pisces season is coming up shortly upon us. So the years officially change according to the Chinese New Year, right? The true spring equinox will be upon us, right? It's spring, yeah. There's, that's funny. Had to shed the skin. You know, crabs molt. Just be open. Now's the right time. So it had to be 2021. It just did. You think somebody being stingy, you think somebody's holding back from you, you know, really it's not even about that. I feel like especially monetarily for somebody, it's really not like that. Like somebody, what's really happened, they want to move, right? So, right. The best thing to do for this individual is actually allow them to maintain their independence and you know, like, Or if you know this person is in a financial situation, right? Because somebody got 9, somebody got 4, right? That's a difference of 5. You could give this person some dough. Mm. I feel real selfish motivation. I see the keyhole here. I see how this resembles, anyway, looks like woman's parts. Just keep it that way. It feels self-serving. You think they just being stingy. No, it ain't like that. There's a move. This person has something, a goal in mind, a purchase in mind, something like that. Best thing to do is allow this person to stack their money, like quite literally. Like, let them do what they need to do. Like, it's simple. Don't, like, who the hell would inquire about that? Mind y'all business when it comes to people's finances. That don't make no fucking sense. Damn. And I'm like nosy as shit, but it has to be entertaining. Like, somebody's financial situation is not entertaining to me. That's personal. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, call me old fashioned. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. This is like so funny. So you think somebody's like a blessing and an angel, and it's just like, oh wow, where have you been all my life? You're like my like the other side of my Oreo type crap, right? But really, this person is the complete opposite of what they're showing you. Like, yeah, they might be an angel, but they be Lucifer. I feel like you just gotta give it some time. You gonna see, or or you could even somehow test this person. Cause see, the Hangman card is a card of sacrifice too, right? Oh, this is also funny. Yesterday was Ash Wednesday, which was followed, which was preceded by Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday, right? So now we are officially in the season of Lent. And so going back to like some sort of indulgent energy, right? You think you're moderating things, right? No, realistically, you're still being overly indulgent, and it's time to give up something. It's time to sacrifice something, right? Just a different spin on that. It's 40 days and 40 nights. Pick something and give it up. I'm talking to myself too. I was talking to somebody else the other day, and I was like, man, 2020 was like Lent that never ended. So do we really feel the need? No, but most of us was overindulging, in different things. Some people got super healthy and, started at home programs, and a lot of people was at home eating and drinking and grubbing and just on some whole bird. You know what I mean? Like, the nation was sad. The world was sad. Restriction, most people was like, it's tough. It's tough, but so we still may need to give up something for our own good. We're still overindulging in two things. You think you're moderating, but you're not. You're still doing too much. Moving on. Hmm. You think somebody lying, cheating, scheming, something like that. Seriously, you think somebody lying? They're really at work. Like, they really at work. You think they lying? No, they're really at work. Five of Pentacles is the advice, right? I don't really feel like there's anything you can do with the Five of Pentacles, right? Leave well enough alone. You gotta fix your lack mindset. You gotta fix that, because if you with somebody, right, have they given you reason to question where they are? If they say they someplace, have they ever not been where they said they were? Like, have you caught this person in lies? If not, you got some self-worth issues. You know what I mean? Like, you got to patch them holes, put on some new garments, shed the old robes. Right. Wow. So, you think this is your soulmate that's approaching you, right? Everything in you is like, this is the one, this is the one, this is the soulmate, this is da 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 da. And I would say it has great potential. The potential is there. The uh, the amorous feelings are matched with actions and, just proof. It has potential. The best thing to do is allow it to happen naturally, like the tide rolling in, like, wait, let the waves break and crest and let the relationship develop. See it as a blessing, appreciate it, but don't get all wrapped up. Oh, this is my soulmate, this is the one. It has potential. Allow it to reach its potential. I didn't think this was going to take this long. Wow. All right, all right, all right. All right, so you like, I did it, I overcame it, you know. I also get this, I passed energy. I don't know if somebody was taking a test for something. I feel like more than anything, don't get wrapped up in this small victory. There's much more coming ahead in the near future. Things are ever changing. It's like you might have overcome whatever that was, but at any given time, that candle can be relit. Whatever that means to you. The advice is to keep journeying forward, keep the faith. But see on the horizon there, see how the sun illuminates all the peaks and valleys? See the trail lighting up? I feel like it's only just begun. Whatever, it's good. I mean, it's good, but I don't know about y'all, but I get a little bit like, a little nervous when the universe start talking. It's only just begun, because tests come in all forms. For every victory, that means a battle or a war or something was fought. Some hurdle jumped. You can be ready, but I don't believe in like being proud with the universe on that sort of narcissistic sort of thing. Don't be like, come on with it. To whom much is given, much is required. Okay, so, okay. So, yes. So you are in your mind and in your headspace, like, I feel like I've been reborn. I feel like I've been reborn. Actually, yeah, you sort of have been, right? You sort of have been. You've outgrown the last stage, if you will. And so here with this Page of Cups, they're about, see how the baby's smaller there, and then the page, like, she's slightly bigger, and see the cup, the environment. You outgrew the last arena, right, so to speak. And so you've gone through the transformation, one stage. Now another stage can begin, but they're cautioning you here with the Ten of Swords. As the advice of what can help, if any, is remember all the, like, I get battles, right? The Ten of Swords, like, that's a lot to overcome, and she's still standing. You need to remember how strong you are. Oh, wow. See what I mean? Well, I was like, don't be boasting with the universe, because, boy, if they're having to tell you from the jump before you begin the next stage, because, look, and I feel like it's going to be rapid. See the child there? See the maturation? It's rapid. Like, this is not going to be, you're going to go through a lot of transformations. But just remember all the things you've had to stand up to, all the battles, all the demons. Just remember that. All the naysayers. Ooh. Whatever you think you know, like see, oh, who are the arrogant people, right? Father, forgive us all. Mother, forgive us all. Like, for real. The High Priest is a card of spiritual knowing. Yeah, the Magician is an introductory card to the lower level, the levels of the Hermetic arts, if you will. The principles. The Fool is the pure curiosity of seeing beyond, the peer into the dark, they have just the sheer will to peer into the darkness, right? And you get to the High Priestess, where she's like, okay, I know some things. She's a keeper of secrets, keeper of knowledge. But the knowledge came. I said it was a baseline curiosity. Source introduces everyone to this information who has daring to seek it. So, this is a stagnant, passive energy, long story short. It's easy to fall arrogant when you're not engaging people and learning even more. I feel what's happening. There's a lot of downloads coming in. There's a lot of sleepless nights. They're trying to get your attention. Like, seriously, like, look at the Hierophant energy. That's like the Godhead, if you will. Like, hey, see the scroll? See the scroll? There's some new information they're trying to impart upon you. But you have to go look for it. See the introspection? I don't know. Are some of y'all staying up way too late? Are you avoiding sleep? Are you chasing the sun all night? There's a lot of information being imparted upon you in your dreams. They're all fragments, all of them, all little pieces. They don't seem like they have relevancy, but they do. This is why they ask you to journal. They ask you to write them down. Some of you, there's a very particular individual. The energy belongs to a mutable sign. So Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini. Alright. So you're like, oh, people are just being so nice to me. They're just, and I feel like, yeah, whatever, you're manifesting, you're using, laws of attraction, whatever. You're using all the tools at your disposal. hmm Five of Swords. I feel like that's a warning. You're doing too much, kids. You're doing too much. I'm going to leave that alone. That's as simple as it is. Stop manipulating people's... stop doing it. Stop doing it. They're cautioning you with that. All right. You think every time you walk out the house, somebody's watching you? You're right. They are. Um, be mindful of that. I don't know why I'm getting all this stalkery energy. Like, really, be mindful of that. That's funny. That's really, really funny. You think somebody's toxic, you think or not even toxic, you think it's just sex, right? You think that whatever you share with this person, it's just passions, blah, 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 blah. It's like, that's the only thing that binds y'all together, that keeps you together, or, it's like you keep trying to dismiss it to the sex. It's not, actually. Um, this person is an actual soulmate. And the pull you're feeling toward them is that it's not just physical. It's a double soulmate energy. this person is your soulmate. It's a very intense connection. The best advice here is to go very slow. You know, the Knight of Pentacles moves very slow anyway. That's very clear. It's so much more than just a passion. Yeah, the passion's great. You keep trying to ignore this direction. Like, there's so many signs and synchronicities for whoever's energy this is, for you to go towards this person. It's kind of pathetic. And you, whoever this is, they're staying stock still, right? Knowing, like, and he's staring at the heart. Her wand, her scepter, has a heart. Like, it's the longing and calling of your heart. And he's holding this plate of exotic, the delectables, you know, and it's like, because it's like, oh, that's very juvenile. This is why they're saying go slow. But it's more than sex. It sounds cheesy, but your hearts, y'all literally beat in sync. Moving on. This is a harmonious monkey mind, okay? You're right where you should be. You're keeping things very balanced. I get a very controlled, I work hard, I play hard. Heavy Taurean energy, heavy Libra energy. I know normally he's Aquarius, but no, that's not what I'm getting. Not to mention we have this Leo energy in the middle. It's like you, whoever this is, you value yourself. You have figured out the work-life balance. Like you're doing it. That is correct. You can continue to rest assured that your method to this madness is working out just fine. You're very clear, you're very honest, and you're balanced. Like you don't treat others less than you treat yourself, so that's really good. With that combination, Taurus, Libra, I would think you would be one of the most generous, loyal people as long as it's reciprocated. Whoever that is, that's upstanding. Hey, girl. Ooh. Mm. If you think waiting around to see what happens is the right move, it's not. It's actually creating a lot of chaos, a lot of fights, a lot of dilemmas, a lot of just arguing, unnecessary chaos. Just this waiting energy I'm picking up from the Empress. Like I feel like it's the suspense is just doing way too much. Um, Somebody needs to communicate very clearly. Mm, that's wild. There's a time and place, you know, to sit and to move. You should not be sitting. I feel like you're comfortable in this space, but if you really knew what was happening on the other side of things, you really would jump to it with this communication or clearing the air with that Ace of Swords sitting there. Mm. Your lack of action is literally creating chaos. Wow. Double aces. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords came out again. The 10, which is a 1. 1, 1, 1. God is trying to tell you something. Ooh. This is a confirmation, monkey mind. This is go time. Whatever you were needing, like whatever you needed to hear, whoever that was, like, now this is it. Go. It's time. Things are in alignment. Mm-hmm. This is the truth. Now take action. You are picking up what the universe is putting down. Now that's funny. That looks a little paybackish. Somebody's sitting there like, I'm just gonna watch and wait. Karma gonna get them. They will regret it. And actually, what's happening right now, this person is in regret. They are ruining the day that they ever double crossed you, ever had karma gaze her negative eye upon this individual for having done whatever in the past. But they are now living to regret it. They are saying to continue and wait. Seriously, you ain't got to do nothing. This person will find you to clear this air, to speak their truth. You don't have to do anything. That's funny. That's why I said it felt petty. I'm like, oh, for real? I love that line from him. You will rue the day. Okay. Oh. All right. So right now, somebody in their head like, man, oh, we just going. You don't. I don't know if you don't believe in marriage, but you have kids with someone. Like y'all have a family or a blended family, something like that, right? Y'all happy, y'all doing the family thing, right? And you think that's as good as it's going to get, right? Nah, actually, there's a full-blown commitment. I mean, the Ten of Cups next to the Hierophant, I would say this person has every intention on legitimizing you guys' relationship, i.e. marriage. They're saying, please be patient. You're going to get exactly what it is you want. This person just wants to come correct. They do value you, though. I feel like within this year, y'all already have been together 6, 7 years. I feel like the year of the ox is a good year for families. I have to look into it, but it just feels like that. It just feels like good year for pregnancies and a good year for preparing for. Do I want to say that? It feels like it's an abundant year. I'll just put it that way. A year to work and prepare, but a very abundant year. Y'all gonna get married, but you gotta wait. I feel like you'll at least be proposed to in this year, if not fully married. I don't think people are going to be spending a lot of money on weddings and things going forward. There's no point, with the current situation and, with variants and things like that. You can Zoom a wedding and save a lot of money. Just, whatever. People are going to get real practical. Mm. Okay. So we have, you're like, well, at least the worst of it is over. Yeah, you've gone through the Ten of Swords, but it's actually over. They want you to realize where it's gotten you. You're on the you're at the Nine of Pentacles. You know, all of those situations that you've been through, like life, hashtag life, has you here at the Nine of Pentacles. Self-sufficient, financially stable, abundant, very abundant. They want you to remember that. See the bigger picture, you know what I mean? Like, bask in the glory of the sun, you know what I mean? It's like, feel the warmth. At least you're able to feel some, oh God, that's terrible. It's like, see how you've benefited. It sounded so much worse the way they said it the first time. You know, it's like, that's harsh. It's like you signed up for the suffering, but you get the benefit from it. The lessons came quick, concurrently, and so you got to like fast track, and now you get to enjoy so much. Bask in that knowing, or that you're independent and self-sufficient. Mm. Wow. Some of you feel cut off, blocked, cut off. From spirit, by the way. From your power, from your magic. And I feel like that is the truth, because the Ten of Swords is here. You could be being punished. It's like you've been blocked. I don't feel like this is encouragement for you, because I'm looking, they want you to remember what you did. It's a misuse of magic, straight up. This is a punishment. Anyway, it's an abuse. I'm getting out of that. You know what you did. You searching for answers and you can't find them. That's terrible. So somebody think, I don't know who you think feel bad about a situation. They don't feel bad a lick at all. They real cool with the situation. Either you or them. I don't feel like you have anything to feel sorry for. Like, there's nothing to feel bad about. There's no spilled milk. Like, it is what it is. Like, it's all, it made you better. It's all part of the journey. Like, man, calm down. If you don't get your nails out of there. Remember who you are. You're a boss. You better shake this off. Come out your feels. Like, for real. Like, that's a lot of strength. Like, it made you better. It didn't weaken you. Shed them little tears. Dust yourself off and keep it pushing. Your little period of isolation is over. They're saying, get up. Time to go. You gotta make money moves. hmm. I don't know who this is for. You think somebody coming back to reconcile? Reconciliation is a very comprehensive sort of word. Reconcile one's grievances. Reconcile. You understand? Like, this is a clearing of the air. This is you and this person having a very honest conversation to clear up the confusion. Where it goes from there is y'all choice. But there's a very honest conversation. Even if there can't be a reconciliation romantically, there's a want for truth. Primarily, I get that, like, the truth. Someone has a way of bending words, and they're like, somebody's just on guard, but they want the camaraderie back as much as anything else. I feel like y'all just need to pray on it before you make any choices, any decisions, or anything. I feel like post-conversation, you need to pray on it. Sleep on it, pray on it, something. Dang, this is taking forever. Hold on. This is a monkey mind madness reading. I'm only dealing with the cards I have right in front of me. Like, I haven't even begun to deal with personals or anything like that. You gotta have patience. I don't want to scatter my energy like that. I'm going to finish what I'm doing, and then if you're patient, maybe. This feels like a little bit of, like a mixed warning sort of thing. It's like doing what you're doing currently, right? Taking care of yourself. I feel like you're a little standoffish, little secluded, little defensive, but still a very nice, relaxed exterior. I feel like this energy feels very mutable, like you're adaptive. You know, cats are very adaptive. Different environments, different, whatever. I'll just leave it at environments. I do feel like you can't really hide your true nature. See that sunflower? It looks like a disguise almost, right? I feel like no matter if you do that or not, try to play yourself down, it doesn't matter. The moment you are next to another individual, I'm just saying energy to energy, it's not even a fair sort of comparison. I feel like you should just expect. I don't think there's really anything you can do. You just have to expect hatred and interference and people coming at you. Whether negative energy, salacious looks, you know what I mean? Like you're a thorough person. Male or female, you're thorough. You can't play this down. Reality is people it just don't match up. It's like a total package. And unlike most chalices, right, it's sturdy. Most of modern wine glasses and whatnot, they're flimsy. You're not flimsy. You know what I mean? Like, oh, man. Simple. You think things are over, they're not over. This person's coming back around. Expect communication. This isn't past life. This is current. This is somebody you was dealing with before. Like you think it's done, it's not done. They bringing their butts right back around. Talk about this elephant in the room situation. It's like y'all both have the same fairy tale in your mind and how it play out. It's time for the story to go in that direction. Expect communication from this person. You could also expect new love for somebody. Also. Or no. It's not new love. It's like a new number. Like they're gonna reach out to you from a different number. It's a past person reaching out to you from a new phone number. Hmm. Mm. All right, look. I think sometimes people. I don't want to lecture y'all. So don't overshare, right? I'm gonna put it this way: you shouldn't put your personal business out there, right? Because you think it's very cathartic and you think it's healing and all of that, and it's really not, right? It's not. With the Two of Pentacles, what it does actually, it puts your business out there to be used at a later date, is what I'm getting. You should do your best to hold back anything overly personal, because people try to use stuff against you. I'm not even joking. As much as I know the world is full of wonderful people and you know, genuine, there's also a lot of scumbags in the world. People who just can't be trusted. Take things out of context. we had a whole 4-year tenure with someone who likes to take sound bites and twist them and turn them and all of that sort of thing. So just be mindful. Mm, mm, mm. That's fine. You think honest and direct communication is the best method to approach most things, right? Killing with kindness for somebody, right. I'm looking at the olive branch and the laurel leaf. It's like that's some schmoozing. I think the best way to approach conversation is direct, right? Because you kind of can mislead people. I feel like somebody doesn't realize how flirtatious they are when they speak. It's misleading. If you have no interest in people romantically, you shouldn't flatter so much, if you will. You should change this immediately. If like you're aware of it now and you could do something about it. Wow. Somebody need a hobby. If you think somebody like to play mind games with you because they bored, they ain't got nothing else to do with their free time, like literally mm, it's like some people like to fight with you, so they can like it's like they want you to prove that you still care instead of just telling somebody straight up that you really make me happy. And then like literally, somebody chooses to act like a big ass bitch because like that's what that is, a big ass bitch back there, right? Making them look like they got two different personalities. Like I don't understand this sort of behavior. Yes, it's pretty juvenile. This person just has a very childish nature. Yeah, after the love is gone is playing in my head. Huh. Yeah, it's like they think you don't love them, and so they pick fights with you. Mm. Wow. All right, so if you think somebody's missing you right now, they are. Okay, like, mm, it's not a codependency, but I feel like now that y'all are no longer in each other's presence, you're not around each other, like y'all not kicking it, not hanging out. This person didn't even realize how. I don't know. I keep hearing dependable in my mind, reliable, something like that. Your stability, like maybe that your energy is stable. Maybe you're an earth sign. I mean, I'm not saying earth signs are the only stable, dependable energy because water signs can be emotional but reliable for sure. Like when they commit to something, they're all in. I'm just saying. I feel like your absence is truly, truly felt. I get a returning energy. Like the realization of how happy they were with you. I do. I get like somebody's making a U-turn, coming right back to a neighborhood near you. Hmm. Oh, this is funny. Don't freak out now, okay? Listen, get out your head. The advice is get out your head. I'm going to start with the advice on this one, right? Stop overthinking things. Like, yes, this is your person. Like, you know what I mean when I say your person. This is twice in all of this that I've gotten that you have met the one, like your other half. You know, it's a soulmate. Yes, this is the person that you've been looking for. They've been looking for you, like the emotional fulfillment and all of that. Yep, it's them. Now, don't get freaked out about it, please, with the Nine of Swords energy. Please, don't be fretting. Don't get nervous. Don't get anxious. Somebody feels like they're in a really good place right now. I don't really feel like they aren't. I do feel like they could be slightly better. I feel like you're limiting in some way, right? You're not allowing your mind to roam, to soar enough. Really, what they want you to admit is that you're a little overwhelmed, is what I'm picking up from the Seven of Cups. There's a need to get grounded, I feel. A little too aloof. You see, she's staring up and she's staring up like, yeah. They need you to get grounded so you can start making better choices. So you can really examine what your choices truly are. That feels a little negligent. Just saying. Wow. You think you heading towards your happiness, wish fulfillment, you think you leaving behind what doesn't serve you, but really what you're doing, you're biting off more than what you can chew here with the Ten of Wands. Nine of Wands right there. You better stop before it's too late. Like, really. Like, I don't know what you're doing, where you're going, what you're heading to, what decisions you're making, but you need to slow down. It's like you one wrong turn left. Walking away, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna, start out, strike out something new, explore the world, da 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 da, and, you know, visit different lands. And they're like, you better slow your roll, shorty, and shelter in place. Like, really, I don't feel like this is the time for whoever this is, like, for you to embark and do something, especially like world travel. Not right now. Not right now. Feel like whoever this is, wherever you from, they need you. You bet to appreciate what you got with the Six of Cups, right where you at. That's a homey feeling. Nostalgia, all that comfort. You better appreciate your home. For you, man, you better chill. Somebody got it much better than they're realizing. They about to mess it up. Ooh, that's being hit. Wow. Okay, so no, you're not crazy. You think you're hearing stuff. You're hearing sounds, voices. You are. It's family members from the other side is what I'm getting. You know. Feel like a family gift is. Feel like if you talk to other members of your family, you will find out that they too hear things, see things. It's kind of a family legacy. All right. You like, I'm confused. I don't know what to do. Like I don't know. I'm overwhelmed. Seven of Cups. I'm confused. I don't know. Six of Pentacles. Hmm. Feel like give it time, the confusion will balance out. Feel like through a process of elimination here, you will discover where you want to make your investment. Just don't worry about the confusion. It'll get clearer. The clouds are moving, so to speak. Even in this picture, they're being swept away. So you can fully see what's in front of you, just like in that image. You'll make the right choice. Just, I feel like, keep your standards high. Oh, I gotta stand up. That was a long time to be sitting. Wow. Wow, that was a lot. It really was. I'm sorry. Wait, how long have you been at that domestic violence shelter? Are you still there? Peace of mind? Maybe you were the reason I had that Nickelback song playing in my head. Like, for days I had it in my head. Like, I even made a post on my community page about, getting help if you're in a volatile situation. Anyway, that's interesting. Actually, as much as I would, I feel like you're going to be fine with the puppy situation. I don't need to pull for that. But I'm exhausted after that. So, the next time I go live, I may take a few questions for free. But in the meantime, hey, thank you for hanging out, and I hope you enjoyed the Monkey Mind Madness. Bye.